Hello, how are you? Today I brought you a sweet treat that you are definitely going to love. A lot of people ask me for dessert recipes for parties, and they want healthier options. This recipe of mine has no sugar and no kind of flour to thicken it. You are definitely going to love it. Stay until the end, you won't want to miss this. If you love easy, practical, and healthy recipes, you're going to love this channel. So take advantage, subscribe if you're new, and remember to turn on the notification bell to get updates. I have new videos every day, and you are definitely going to love them. If you like recipes like this, healthy, easy, and quick desserts, go ahead and leave your like, and I'll come back and make more videos like this for you. And remember, visit my other channel about health and nutrition tips and follow me there too. Let's get started. The ingredients, their quantities, the nutritional information, and more recipes will be down below in the description for you. This recipe has no fat, is a source of protein, is low in calories, and turns out super creamy. You wouldn't even guess it's healthy. Let's get started with our delicious recipe. Usually, what do these creamy party sweets have in them? They use condensed milk, right? Of course, we're not going to use that here, so I'm going to use skim milk powder, which has less fat than regular milk powder. If you don't want to use cow's milk, some people don't, either because of allergies or intolerance, you can also use powdered coconut milk, which is another option for you. I'm going to add, it's cold here, okay? Nothing is turned on. I'm going to add the water here. It's already warm to make it easier to dissolve our milk here. And I'm going to add the baking sweetener, specifically to sweeten our recipe with no more calories. Let's mix this here first, so this mixture becomes more homogeneous, right? So it gets more with the consistency of a real candy dough. And then we'll put it on low heat. It has to be low heat to get the right texture for our recipe. Regarding the baking sweetener, you can use whichever you prefer, stevia, xylitol, erythritol. But it needs to be heat stable, since we're going to heat this up to get the right consistency. If you want to use brown sugar, honey, or demerara sugar, that will work too. But it will add more calories and more carbohydrates, which isn't what I wanted for this recipe. So look, it's already dissolved well here, can you see? Everything's good. So now I'm going to turn the heat on low, and we'll keep stirring this mixture for a while. Remember, I have videos here on the channel teaching how to make other different desserts. There are oat desserts, fruit desserts, chocolate desserts, lots of recipes. I'll leave them down below in a playlist. There are already so many dessert recipes that can help you out at parties, on weekends. Kids sometimes want something different and they'll love it too. So check out this dessert playlist later. I'll put it down below so you can see what I've already made here on the channel. Let's keep stirring here. Let me know down below if you're going to use sweetener or sugar because I want to know what you prefer. And now I'm going to stir this well here until it reaches the right consistency. Wait a bit, I'll be right back. Look, guys, it's reached the right point here. It's at the stage where you can bring it all together. It's not like a dessert that you cut in half and it stays smooth. It's at the point where you can gather it together and you can see that the dough is cooked. So now I'm going to put it here on my plate and let it cool. I'm not even going to put it in the fridge. I'll just leave it here on the side to cool down a bit so I can form the little balls so I don't burn my hand. And then I'll be back in a bit. Look, it takes about half an hour for it to cool down well, so you don't burn yourself. Now let's shape the balls. Then I'm going to coat the outside of the balls with a bit of powdered milk to stick with the same ingredient we used as the base here. Now if you want to use white chocolate sprinkles, or perhaps some finely shredded coconut, or whatever delicious toppings you personally like, you can certainly use that too. So let me carefully grab a reasonable amount of this wonderful dough here, and then let me gently knead it a little bit first, just to get it perfectly ready. Look, the consistency turns out really nice. See? Let me just take a little off here. I grabbed too much. Let's carefully roll this delightful ball right here, and once it is perfectly ready and prepared, we should coat it in powdered milk, which will undoubtedly look exceptionally nice. And then I'll gently place it into this charming paper cup. We'll use this particular brown one right here, as the contrast between the ball and the cup will look beautiful. I'll make the rest here and I'll be back to show you how many we got. Hang on. Look, I'll show you at the end. Tell me here what you're going to put on top. Will it be powdered milk, shredded coconut, chocolate sprinkles? Do you have any other ideas? I'd love to see your comment. Give the video a like, it really helps me out, and share it with anyone who would enjoy it or needs it. Let's spread this chain of kindness together. That's what I want here on the channel. And now I'm going to try one and show you what it looks like inside. It's wonderful, sweet just right with that milky flavor we all love. Make it yourself. It's going to be a hit at parties or when you want some sweet treat. I'll show you up close how it turned out. Come here. Look, for those curious about what it looks like inside, it's really soft. Make it and you'll love it for sure. And I can't resist, I'm going to eat another piece. See you next time. Bye.